right away, but there's also another big story that people have been talking about across the United States. It's this political commercial that's put out by presidential candidate Tom Tancredo. Before we do anything else, let's all look at it together. Here it is.
Hi, I'm Tom Tancredo, and I approve this message because someone needs to say it.
There are consequences to open borders beyond the 20 million aliens who've come to take our jobs. Islamic terrorists now freely roam U.S. soil. Jihadists who froth with hate, here to do as they have in London, Spain, Russia. The price we pay for spineless politicians who refuse to defend our borders against those who come to kill.
Tom Tancredo is good enough to join us now. He is standing by. As a matter of fact, let's get that picture off there and see the great Congressman. Good to see you, sir. What's going on?
It's good to hear it. I can't really see you, but it's good to hear your voice, Rick.
Man, you're getting a lot of heat. I mean, people have been going after you over this. What's your reaction to that?
Pretty much that's been the history of my time in politics, to tell you the truth. You know,
are they right? I mean, people say, hey, you know, you're a little over the pale here. I mean, this is a little bit. This is scaremongering.
I know. I hear it, and I knew people were going to say it. Look, what I'm trying to do is to get across a point, and the point is this: we have a problem, and it's a problem caused by the fact that for so many years we have ignored our borders and our immigration policy, and as a result of it, now we have people in this country who are planning to do very bad things, and that's not just me saying it. 4 days ago, there was an ABC News report that, that the FBI had sent out an alert saying that Al-Qaeda, they had credible evidence that Al-Qaeda was planning an attack on 2 malls, one in Chicago and one in Los Angeles. This is not just something I pulled out of the air. These things are true, and they have happened in other places around the world. What makes us think they wouldn't happen here? And why shouldn't anybody running for president of the United States address it?
You are so right, sir. And when you say there are spineless politicians out there, I don't care on what side of the immigration issue you're on, you're absolutely right. Either side is afraid to tackle this because they might lose votes. Someone may not think of them. They might lose their cushy jobs. I mean, isn't that the fact?
It is a fact, and we haven't done it. And I'm telling you that if something happens and it occurs as a result of the fact that somebody is coming into this country illegally or is here on a visa and overstayed it, and we don't know because we don't even have an exit system yet, the blood of the people killed in that event, whose head should it be on but the people in the Congress, the President of the United States?
I'm with you. It's the administration. It goes all the way down the line. People just seem to have backed off because they're afraid of this issue, especially during an election year, and you are saying we need to get something done. What if everybody got together and they came up with a plan that said, look, we're shutting down the border. From now on, if anybody comes in after a certain date and you hire them, we're taking you to jail. I mean, whatever the laws are, but comes up, Congressman, with a plan that somehow gives some kind of fast track to the people who are here, the decent, hard-working people. I mean, would you be willing to compromise?
Here's the problem. Here's the only problem with that, and that is that you can't say to some people who have come here illegally, you can stay, even though there are millions of people trying their best to get into the country the right way. Right. Millions more who have done it the right way.
Yeah, but
the minute you say that people who have...
Okay, but let's talk compromise. If you stick with all or nothing, we as Americans end up with nothing. So we got the guy over here like Kennedy saying we got to come up with a plan and maybe we should give these people some kind of fast track. And then we got you on the other side saying no, we don't give them nothing. So we get nothing.
Here's what why can't we do this? Why can't we just enforce the law? If you go after employers, you know, you actually alluded to the fact that if you go after employers, believe me, people self-deport. And Oklahoma is a good example. This is not just theoretical. Oklahoma has passed legislation.
Oh, no, I've seen it. Are you kidding? We've been covering it. We've been reporting it here. It's all a matter. But you do wonder, though, who gets victimized in this and do they really deserve it? You get the last word. Go ahead. You got 15 seconds.
All I'm saying is it is working. And they have to leave, and then they can come back through a door. It's called immigration. We need to know who you are. I need to know why you're coming into this country and how long you're going to be
It's called
here.
immigration if we had an immigration policy. That's the problem, Mr. Congressman. Thanks for being with us, sir.
I won't argue with you there, buddy.
Always good to talk.